Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm Casey Conlon. For the first time, Billings offers free asymptomatic COVID-19 testing on a day which sees the second highest 24-hour jump in positive cases since the coronavirus hit Montana in March. The state has announced 35 total new cases since its update yesterday morning across 12 different counties. It brings Montana's total number of positives to 700 and total active number to 134. Bighorn County, which announced 4 new active cases this afternoon, leads the state with 21, while Yellowstone, Custer, and Gallatin counties each have 17. Nearly 70,000 tests have been performed. Riverstone Health had 2,000 of them on hand in the upper parking lot at Metra this morning. Q2's David J. shows us how many took advantage of the free offer.
They're given instructions, and then there's a medical provider outside of the car window instructing them as to how to put the swab into their nose and twirl it, making sure that enough time lapses for a good test, and then making sure that the test results are put into a sealed container and packaged for the lab.
Riverstone Health tested people without COVID-19 symptoms.
This is called surveillance testing, and it's part of Governor Steve Bullock's plan to reopen Montana. This is our opportunity to make connection with individuals that do not have symptoms and know what is happening in our community if they're spread through the community with asymptomatic individuals.
Some people said it took about an hour to an hour and 45 minutes to get through the line. Once they got to the front, the testing went fairly well.
It went just fine, make my eyes water a little bit, but other than that, it was piece of cake.
Fine, it was fine. Not painful at all, no, very easy. I'm an ex-serviceman, so I've had pokes all over.
It made my eyes water and it was tickling.
In a news release, Riverstone encouraged testing for people who have participated in recent public rallies, large gatherings or events, traveled outside of the county or Montana, or who have been around others when physical distancing was challenging. And the people who came to Metra's upper parking lot had their reasons for getting tested.
I was exposed kind of to an elderly gentleman from Custer County, and I want to be able to assure him that I did not have any.
I just turned 85, so I'm on one of the clauses.
We've had visitors out of town, and I've been out of state, and work required it before I could go back.
We are still asking the community to be very diligent with regard to the hand washing practices, social distancing of staying 6 feet apart, and making sure that you wear your mask. We're hoping to find none, that nobody tests positive, but at this point, if somebody does test positive, we'll be following up with that individual.
In Billings, David J., MTN News.
Thank you, David. Riverstone only used about 500 tests today, so they say they will offer another testing day with the remaining 1,500. That date, though, is still being determined.